Okay. Um. Excuse me, real quick. So, uh, this was not my first choice, nor was it my second. But I did want to play Rimworld, so now you all have to suffer with me. Um, most of the stuff I've been seeing from Rimworld lately, some people a lot more skilled than me, but they always do like just a single pawn to they do the naked brutality one. To make it more difficult. And I do have a few mods loaded. I still don't have Odyssey. But the mods I've got, hmm, that might not work. Enable, was it need adaptive storage framework? Auto sort, which depends on Harmony, because of course it fucking does. Yep, I remember doing that one. Doormat, sure, I remember that one was good. Ogre stack, that was really the one I remember using over the storage framework, but I'll use it instead. Yeah. Walleye, I don't need anymore because it just exists in the game. This was an old one I used years ago. And other ones that I used years ago. That's where most of those were from. Save and apply. Game's gonna restart. So hold, please. I know, should have done this before starting the stream, but no one's gonna be here for the entire stream, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Colony. Still gonna do naked brutality. And we'll do Randy since he's Randy. But since I am not very good at the game, we're not going to be doing Losing Is Fun or Blood and Dust. I guess he'll do Strive to Survive. And because I don't trust my computer, reload anytime. I'll try not to abuse saves, but again, I'm mostly doing it because I don't trust my computer to not shit itself. Random C. Smith. Generate. Okay. So blue house and yellow triangle. So purple and yellow are our friendly ones. And then also the pillar. I am a fan of being in mountains, but probably not gonna do that. Also, did I skip past ideology? I don't know if I did skip past anomaly. We'll do ambient horror and just leave it as that. Smith, generate again. I never did finish my anomaly run. Like, I'm right at the end of it, but I never did finish it. It's something. That didn't sound good. Whatever that was. Kind of want to be near one of the purple houses, since they're good for trading. The yellows are okay too, but less important. And I am a fan of having rivers. So we're gonna go with this place. Let's see here. 40 out of 60-day growing period. Can work with that. And we're gonna create custom fluid. Sure, that one. Primacy, plant specialists. Ranching Central. I think I will do this, since I think it makes it so you want to. Horrible mining. Yeah, we're gonna remove that. Slaughtering animals. Leave it as that. We're gonna use snow harvest. Yep. Fungus. Yep. 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 Yeah, I can work with that. Venerate animals, the cassowary. Desired void study, apostasy, autonomous weapons, biosculpting, blindness, blood feeding, body modification, charity, child, darkness, cutting trees, targets, growth bats, humanizing, lighting, meat eating. Alright. I'll keep an animal, but I'm not gonna do a cassowary just because they're mean. Let's go with either ducks or chickens, maybe. Nah, I'll keep cassowary. I've changed enough about it. So, we want someone who's decent. Fast learner is good, but no social and intellectual is bad. Imp is bad. That's not a good guy. Pessimist and Jogger. Pessimist sucks. Jogger's pretty good. Good plants. So far, that's our best guy. Ormond, fast learner, greedy. Capable of violent. Cannibal. Could be good. Chemical instrument. Oh, bad back. It's awful. Stench. Alright, I'll allow myself to re-roll 3 of them. Otherwise, I guess we'd be going with Sis. Construction's pretty good. Recluse, not great. Plant, that's not bad. Oh, incapable of dumb labor is awful, actually. That's 2 rerolls. That makes 3. Asthma, minor, and a prosthetic heart. Wow, you suck. Incapable of plants and artistic. So yeah, no. Sis it is. So baseliner. Oh, you can change. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And yeah. Okay, so Nika Brutality or whatever it's called. You start with 1 unit, 1 pawn, and they have nothing. Supposed to be a minor surgery, just an hour under anesthetic. Felt totally safe. Now you're awoken inside a drop pod punching through the atmosphere of a distant Rimworld. Aside from a slick of mysterious goo all over your body, you are totally naked. No preparation, no supplies, and no tools. Can you survive? Probably not. Okay. Not a bad starting location. Might take this over as our first hut. That's better. I'm gonna try to maintain the starting structure of this building, but, rebuild it. So we'll claim all that. Zone, stockpile area. Furniture. Start with this sleeping spot right there. Gain a little bit of construction experience, which will be good since you're Only one doing it. Just make sure there's no real pollution here. Yep. Looking at fertility, we can get Rosone. Just do that for rice. Then do a smaller one of cotton. Since we don't like killing animals, innocent animals, I should say, uh, we're gonna want to get clothes the nice way. Okay. Visitor has a few things to trade. Well, I don't really have anything to trade unless I want a tiny bit of wood or berries. Pila, yeah, we got nothing. Alright. Okay, no loose steel on the map. No gift from the traveler. Shame, but thanks for sending by, I guess, Randy. Okay. We're good on wood for right this second. Major break risk. Yep. A lot of things going wrong. Okay. I think you need to focus on harvesting since you're starving. Cancel the table. First thing I'm gonna want to probably get is some way to make food, to cook. Okay, what you doing? Praying? Yeah, fair. Work on getting. Thank you. Why don't you harvest berries first, actually? Gonna clear some of the most of the mining orders, so that hopefully she focuses on getting the disallow sowing and disallow sowing, so they'll be automatically harvested when they're right. Where she go? There she go. Yeah, we'll get her a table made with a stool. Okay. Thank you for actually hauling stuff. Okay. Why is that considered part of home? Oh, right. The grow zone, that's why. Want a field stove. Eventually we'll put it inside, but for now we need to just build. Might not also be a bad idea to have, since I can't get anything that would let me properly build, do a build for a short bow so she can arm herself. They'll probably be raid sooner rather than later. Mega Sloth self-tamed. They do produce wool. Don't really want the Mega Sloth, but I guess we'll have a Mega Sloth. Rice is growing slowly. Holding platform. Oh, for anomaly stuff. Alright. New area. Convert. Shrink. Animals. Area 2. You stay out of the house, you stay out of the fields. Apart from that, I don't really care what you do. Almost level 1 mining. Construction's level 1. Oh, why are you making so many? I guess we'll have a second one. Please be higher quality than poor. Can you... Oh. Not say space. Nope, no spaceship chunks. That's unfortunate. So we'll end up needing some components sooner rather than later. Cotton's at 23%, rice is at 63%. Mining level 1, woo! Ranger, shelter child. As a treat, you can have a horseshoe pin. Oh, cool, the flu. I know I've seen some wild hill root. Which reminds me, another grow zone. This one's gonna be real small, but it's gonna be heel root. Allow self-tend. It's not great tending, but it's about as good as you can get when you're just one person. Another Ambrosius. Oh boy, a Sight Stealer. Okay, try to run over and get the Mega Sloth involved. Alright, this is about as long as I expected this run to last. Yep. And then either we get the Man in Black event, or it's just over. And I'm guessing it's just over. Well, bye sis. Game over. Everyone's dead or gone, story's over. That was fast. Alright, try it again. Randall, don't be stupid, please. Let's take it down to 10%. I'm not bitter. Cauliflower. Year round. Bucket. Air Drubbling. Fluid. That one, sure. That one. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Or wait, it was Killing innocent animals. What? Horrible. Fine. Cat and Labrador retrievers. Sure. Alright. That's pretty good. Like, I'm scared to look at the other ones because mining, plants, construction. And he has hard worker. Undergrounder is not great, but deep space miner, mining, cooking, mining, construction. Another undergrounder. Yeah, definitely not you. We're gonna stick with Bill. Can you? She could randomize the appearance. This Bill looks kind of ugly. Square beard. Intellectual's not being able to do intellectuals kind of sucks, but we'll find someone else who can do it for us. Alrighty then. I don't really want to claim this one because it's, full of coffins. This one's fine though. So, let's chop some wood. Harvest some forageables. Get to it. Alright. Okay. And I'm sorry if I'm taking those parts down. We'll do a... We'll give you an actual bed. Stockpile zone. Okay. That is a fairly strong start, not gonna lie. Get you a table, as we all know, you have to have a table to eat at. Get you a little stool to sit on while you do so. Then we need to get to planting. Little planting. This is rice. Then a smaller plant zone. We'll do right there. This one is going to be our cotton. We're going to claim all this so that it gets repaired. Might even put a little bridge across the river right here so you don't gotta get soaked going across it. Is there even a natural bridge? There is one right down there. Table is done. Storage. Hmm. That's nice. Power. Right, we don't have any components or steel, so let's get steel at least. It would be nice to get some sheep or something that can get wool from. Oh no. Second monitor, where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, heat stroke. So let's get a passive cooler built. We're gonna need some more wood. Fiber corn. It's not as good as actual wood, but it'll sustain the thing. It'll sustain us. We're gonna need to harvest some more agave and berries. Or just agave. Rice is coming along. Cotton also coming along. I'm gonna turn off automatic fueling. We're gonna build the kitchen around it. all the wood that's really close to the hut. So, time to get the rest of the wood that's not quite as close to the hut. Right. This one is going to be our heal root once we know how to grow it. Bridge. Defenses, low food, low medicine. Yep. Okay, I need you to do something now. Okay, guess we can get you horseshoe pin built. What else? What else? Gonna need components soon, so might as well mine that out. We need some. Need to just double check that. Okay, there is no roof over the what we're digging out. This roof apparently does extend over here, so that's pretty crazy overhang. It's probably getting. I'm surprised it didn't collapse a little bit when the last of that compacted machinery got taken away. We're gonna do until you have 10. Hopefully that's less likely to give us food poisoning now. And I'm glad that Randy's playing nice for now. Got way to cook. Got a decent amount of steel. A little bit of wood. Wood is growing. Cotton is growing. Rice is growing. Could technically harvest some of it now, but let it keep going until it's fully grown. We're gonna need another person. We're gonna need a weapon. Let's get some more wood chopped. Oh, no wild hill root. That's not great. Okay, rice should be getting done like tomorrow. How much longer does cotton have? Quite a ways to go. Okay. First raid, and it is one dude with a knife. Okay, get some rest while the raid finishes preparing. Of course, he's gonna be using one of the lower bridges. Oh, of course, going straight for the cotton. Health. Wow, self-stun, self-tend. And undraft. Put out the fire. Not bad for no medicine. Then we're also going to want a grave. Since we're way off of crematorium. And we're not cannibals. I don't think this is considered an innocent animal anymore. So I think we're safe to kill it. Okay, that's almost fully healed. Good shot. Another freak with a knife. Guess we're gonna need to get another grave. Oh dang. Actually got fucked up by the rat. We're probably gonna lose. Yep. No probably about it. Another quick run. Bill kidnapped. I think you're forgetting something else, game. The game over, no one else is fucking here. Alright, thanks, Randy. This is why I don't play like this, normally. That was a much better start than the first one, even if they both landed about the same. Sorry, lasted about the same time. Excuse me. Tropical Swamp. Mindy's Delight Island. I'm thinking like maybe here-ish. Temperate Forest. 40 out of 60 days. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, this is a good enough place. Fluid. That one again. I'll try Rancher this time, seeing how it's not been working. A fuser. No capes. Okay. Okay, we're gonna want someone good with construction and animals, really. You're not good. That's not bad. Decent melee, okay crafting. Animals would have been nicer to have higher. Construction. It's not bad other than you're depressive. And again, intellectuals disabled. Fucking vulgar. You've moved up to the top of the list. Being industrious. Good shooting, good medical, good intellectual. Social kind of sucks because we won't be able to recruit anyone. But ooh, no firefighting either. Never mind. You're not. You're not him. Ah. Guess it's winning after all. Shooting, yeah. Would have been nice having construction, but good enough. Oh, never mind. Incapable of social again. One rando. Two. Oh, you're awful. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and just hit random a bunch of times. Bloodlust, chemical interest. That's okay. I think that means you're fine with cannibalism if it gets down to it. Nope. I changed my mind. We're going with Abbott. Ooh, that is kind of old though, but this is only gonna last 30 minutes, so what's it matter? Okay, there's the river. I guess that's what we'll build into. So we're going to claim all this, but we're also going to deconstruct this. Actually, that one can stay. What wildlife is there? Dromedaries, rats. Probably be dromedaries would be our best bet with what actually lives here. Yeah, Abbott, I need you to actually chop wood. Also, where's Costello? and you're not going to be happy about it, but you're going to need to eat some plants. I think you need to actually work, not go for a walk right now. Thank you. Poor, but it beats sleeping on the ground. Because we're going to need a lot of it, this is going to be hay grass. And then we're also going to do a fair bit of cotton. Combat supplier. I have nothing for you. Probably a little too ambitious for a hay grass field this early on. It's actually not going to fit a ton of animals, given that it's desert. That's where the animal tree is? Okay. No, we want to. Huge fan of how you're starving and you keep going to do things like play horseshoes. I think this is going to last even less time than the last two. Alright. Go harvest you some breakfast. Oh, good. Thank you, Randy. You're right. I shouldn't be doing hay grass this early. Keep keep cutting. Alright. Leave me no choice. Horseshoe pin is getting picked up until you learn to actually do fucking work. It's a weapon, Good one, but it's a weapon. Okay, you want to go deal with the blight now? No, you do need food, that's true. You need also not botch half your harvest. That's neither here nor there. Transport pod crash. You any good at anything? Kinda. But Pyromaniac. Here, here's what we're gonna do. See, she has clothes. You do not. Is she gonna end up dying? Probably. But you're gonna get dressed. Here. We'll even give you a grave near where you landed. That's fucking morbid. Well, the pen's almost built. Fortunately, almost only counts in hand shoots and horse grenades. Botched it twice in a row. Good job. Let's try taming a female dromedary. And we can't tame the rats. How about the iguana? Nope. Okay, can now do sowing on the hay grass again now that projects are slowly actually being done. fuel because we don't have a ton of wood at the moment. Well, she's already succeeded in something that no one else did. She got clothes. Okay, undraft. Allow. We're gonna need a lot more wood. So we're gonna shrink this real quick like. Hyper. That's not great because that's valuable stuff. I think. Yeah, $9. Hmm. Wealth determines when you get the size of raids that you get. More wealth is more bad raids. Because we've been, destitute. It hasn't really been a problem yet. Good job. Double botch in a row. Triple botch harvest. Hey, you finally managed to pull something out you could eat. Yep, just keep going for a walk. Don't need to keep working. Definitely not on the edge of survival right now. Finally getting the butcher table ready. Maybe she will once she actually gets enough wood around to do it. Yeah, how about you get the cactus first, actually? And then finish the butcher table. I know you're not going to be thrilled about rat meat, but that rat is still technically fresh. Raw rat meat. Auto fuel. Do not auto fuel. Simple research bench. I hate it because it's so slow to grow, but it's a source of wood that I don't have to constantly manage her over. And I think she's still working on the steel. Have the last little bit of raw rat meat. Disgusting. But not much else as far as options go. Also, thank you for never burying what's-her-face. Super cool and helpful. Good job. Okay, we've got a research table now, and I would like to get watermill generator. It's consistent power. We're right on a river. Yeah. Then we can actually stop using torches and passive coolers. Okay. Will she actually manage to build it this time? Firm maybe. As always, turn off automatic refuel. So much wood to waste on that. This is one where I got a bunch of hyperweave, isn't it? Yeah. She's never bothered to go grab it. How good is your intellectual? Barely existent. Cool. Oh, she's actually grabbing the Hyper Weave finally. Cotton's getting close to harvest, as is some of the hay grass. Can't eat that stuff, but can feed it to camels or whatever we end up getting. Oh, cool, Grape Hall. I thought it was just a sandstorm. What you working on? Oh, you're trying to tame the dromedary. That's just gonna be the barn where we keep the what you call it, hay. Oh, cool, Boom Rat. Apple grown 41%. One of these days I'll also even make her a table to eat at, instead of just having to eat on the go all the time. Oh. Desert ranching, probably not a great idea, but oh well, I'm committed. Okay, need more food. Berry trees are berry bushes are ready for harvest. Uh, Cleanliness, face value. Room is dirty. Not much I can do about that right now, unfortunately. More hay grass. Oh, and the cotton's getting done. We're just gonna do a hand tailoring bench. I mean, of course we're gonna just do that. We don't have any electricity. Cool. Food poisoning. Surprised it took this long to get it, honestly. Yeah, we're not gonna re-sow the hay grass right away, because we just got too much going on for one person. Hide in room, yay! Look at all this cotton going to, cloth going to waste. Well, Tarsus will be nice. She gets up in like a day, hopefully. Oh, worse food poisoning. Alright, Randy, you're having your fun. Go ahead and send the raid now. Consuming area. And the dog is going crazy. Even more food poisoning. Yippee. Well, there's your horseshoe pin back, since you're apparently dying without it. Basically, watch this pile of cloth just disintegrate. Can you actually pick up all the cloth? Thank you. Okay, third time trying to eat this meal. Can't you make it through without vomiting? She did it. Recovering from food poisoning. Thank goodness. That shit was getting annoying. I was just reading that. It's funny that they have the Encyclopedia Galactica thing. More heat stroke, yay! Let me just keep deforesting. So we need so much wood right now. Need to get enough to get the sewing table finished so that I can actually make her proper clothes for living in the desert. I can wait till later. Finally, you got a table. Now you can stop bitching about eating without a table. Although I know you're gonna still eat without the table a lot of the time. How do you mess up putting down straw matting? This is gonna just be hay, and it's gonna be important priority. How good is your crafting skill? Pretty good, so I'll actually allow you to try use the hyperweave. Assuming that a duster can be made and it needs 80. What is better, shade cone or cowboy hat? Installation heat 62, 16.2, 16.2, 25, and 25. I like cowboy hat better, especially with the duster. We're gonna disable hyperweave for that one. Fine. We'll allow that one to be fueled automatically since it's her bedroom slash the butcher room. The leader himself has come to attack us. It's a good thing she's not throwing up at the moment. Brawler. Oh, finally managed to hit her. How good are you at anything? Not very good at a lot of things. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna strip you, and steel knife is better than a single piece of wood. And I believe another grave is in order. It's running off with your black vest, black pants, and other such. Take what you want. Which is actually going to be the hat. Sorry. That's better. Slowly bleeding to death because of a destroyed right pinky. Oh, she's cutting wood down there. How does a bowler hat... Where? Oh. I had you pick it up instead of equip it. Bowler hat is less good than a cowboy hat, but it's better than nothing. Oh. Falling unconscious due to the combination of blood loss, and heat stroke. She has heat wave. Hmm. No. Just no. Oh no, all my electrical devices, they are disabled. Sure. Okay, social. That sucks. You're not great, not gonna lie, but extra hands are extra hands at this point. Sure. On land, because we are on land. Okay, there's the man hunting hares. Okay, maybe they'll finish off. Gag. Visitor. That works too. Okay. Alright. Not bad skills. Who has highest social? The naked pig. Oh, sorry, you're not naked. You have pants on. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Getting more cowboy hats. Took you long enough to die. Right. That was a very quick 1 to 3 people. So quick that I am actually not ready for more people. Is that one rotting? Yep. Okay, NG, you are good at what again? Crafting, construction, and shooting. I guess, yeah, you need to keep researching. And right, we need to make more beds. And NG is a night owl, so this is gonna be his bed, and we're gonna want to be awake between, you want to be asleep between 11 and 18. Cool. Requesting workers. Needs 1 colonist for 10 days. No. Okay. How much do I care about not upsetting the anima tree? Very little. Some would even say not at all. Just get a couple more scraps of actual grazing out of this pen. There won't be a ton. Alright, Luog. Here are intellectual. You don't need to do construction. I mostly want you to research right now. Can you? Now it's 1.92 growth. And we still don't have anyone that can work on it. 8 raw food, psychic drone, 8 without table. We could build more stools. Okay, who is our best at cooking? Abbott, because of course. Raid. Just a single guy that is unwaveringly loyal and won't have anything for us when he dies. Psychic drone's over, thank goodness. Another grave. Alright, let's get some actual buildings built. So we're going to be doing a lot of water mills, my favorite source of power. Let's actually have this be our workshop. These I think I'll leave as rooms, so we'll want a third one. No. We'll do kitchen and then fridge, but we'll need to expand the fridge a lot. I don't remember how big rooms need to be. Ah, shit. Let's just do one building at a time for now. Angie, you have passion for plants, so you're gonna go learn to do it. I don't know why you weren't doing that in the first place. Who's starving? Luog, who is eating. Can you please just work on fucking research? Oh, and I guess we need to chop more wood. We need to get you a bow or something. Nope. That. This one we're gonna delete. That's gonna eventually be heal root, but it's gonna be a little while before we actually can plant any. Wait, what? Oh, you put a potato there because you're dumb. Why, why are you going to bed in the middle of the day, Locke? You're not a night owl. Jackass. Also, eventually I'm gonna need to replace all these fucking doors. This has been very much a temporary building. Okay, got a decent amount of wood still, so and I think the fuck not. How long is this? 15. So we do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, we're gonna need more steel. Oh, left ear's ringing. Leathery stranger. Dead life dust. Hmm. You kinda suck. Not gonna lie. I mean, another intellectual would be nice, seeing how Luog doesn't like actually doing research. Who's our social? Luog. Inserter. Also, I could have sworn I said no to that already. Yeah, whatever. Only because we got a fight right now. NG is such a better shooter than you that, see that gun you're holding? It now belongs to NG. Iguana self-tamed. You know what? It's an animal. Eclipse, that's fine. Will actually help things cool down just a smidge, I think. Only worth stripping a corpse before they actually die and become a corpse. Because if you do it after they die, the clothes are tainted, and most people that wear it will be upset by that. Okay, let's get. Wait. Oh, we did actually get a dromedary. Now we want to get a male one so we can have a breeding pair. I don't even think we have that much. Oh, no, I guess we do. We have 76 silver. Kitchen, awful. Barracks, awful. I haven't done a ton of stuff with ideology, but I've never had it get replaced like this. It makes sense that it can happen, but it's still kind of bullshit that it happened. Perfectly aligned. Almost like I planned for it. but I assure you I did not. Cool, a heat wave, my favorite. Guys, can we please get some research done? Alright. Log. Oh. I mean, you've got burning passion, so I guess, yeah. Definitely take you off the hunt. And I'm very tempted to take you off of construction. I am gonna take you off of plants. Because we need research to get done. Well, please just work on research. I hate them. Got dromedary. Not gonna bother with the ambrosia. Alright, animals. Auto slaughter, drums, max of one adult male, and we'll do two adult female. Willow is idle. Okay, we can deconstruct this torch. Really, I should have turned this. This'll. Murdered in keys, trashing a transport pod. That's really good animals. That's actually a solid characters. Other than the paralytic abasia and bad back, because you're 60. What do you believe in? Great army. Yeah, we'll save her. Really don't want to have to. Whatever. We've been on the brink of starvation for way too long, and the ranchers aren't even in charge anymore, so whatever, we'll plant some damn rice. What time is it? 11 o'clock. Punished Praetor. Guards were killed in ambush. His escape was being chased by a rat. Who's our social? Luag. Not sure, we'll take it with Luag. Load. Shipbound Lady. Finally held their power base on a Grand Ancient Starship, born and raised on the ship, and all about the rigors of starboard life, the politics and methods of interstellar battle and local invasion. Most home with strong walls close on all sides, the gentle fists of atmosphere regulators. Ow. Broken soldier. Oh, it's chasing her. Boat. Rat's dead. Wait, it was over, thank goodness. What's wrong with Engie? Ate meat. Okay, what's your deal with weapons? You're good at shooting. You've got a gun for a relic, but nah, we don't do. Can we not? Fuck it. Should have just disabled ideology. Camel milk. Abbott and Engie are both pissed off. God, I hate this stuff. Thanks, Randy. You're telling me, no, you cannot just do the build you want to do. Toxin drop? Wow, no. Woodcutter table, sure. We're gonna do let's do a skip right here. This is gonna be chunks. How much can it hold? A fair bit for only only taking up 2 tiles. Any stone blocks. We'll do it 30 times. Sure. You know what? I've been thinking about it, and I am so displeased that Randy decided to change my thing. I don't care that we're surviving. We are just resetting. Especially since the one that we got pawns for, Ludism, whatever it's called, kinda sucks ass. Also, let's not do a desert this time. I do want to try doing a ranching community, but mm, hmm. I right, I want a river because I like rivers for water mills. Like I know that geothermal's like without doubt the best power source, but I like rivers and I like water mills. They're very nice. It's probably too close to a bunch of things. Temperate swamp. Temperate forest is fine. Huge river. Yeah, we'll do right there. I am tempted to turn it off, but no. Given one more try with the rancher again. Organ use? Acceptable. Corpses. Can't change. Blindness. Can't change. Cannibalism. Leave it where it is. Research. Fine. Fine, fine. Yeah, it's fine. We don't use capes. Mask, sure. Bowler hat. Actually, you need to be the one with the cowboy hat. Have the beret. Animal specialist for sure needs. Why can't I add the cowboy hat? Fine, bowler hat it is. And cowboy hats is just gonna be what the regular folks have, I guess. Ranch memento. It's a box. Cool. Alright, so kind, tough, and iron willed, but coming down off of psych addiction sucks. It's pretty good. Ooh, strong melee, burning passion for construction, strong medical. But we need not you. Plants, and we also need animals. Okay. Fuck it. Not great. 0 plants and 0 constructions sucks. So does impossible social. Are there any that have strong plants? Definitely not slow learner. Good enough. Not perfect, but good enough. Alright, Randy, don't decide you want to get rid of my ideology again. It was super hilarious the first time you did it. I'm thinking build around here. Start by getting some berries and some wood. Zone, not just growing stockpile. Doesn't have a hotkey. Cool. Technically, you don't need corners, but it looks so weird without them. How did the bed turn out? Awful. Only slightly better than sleeping on the ground. I'm not joking. Okay. Are there any tables we can just steal? Sure. Install it over here. Stool can go right there. Alright, what animals are in this region? Alpacas would be good for wool and meat. Turkey for eggs, although there's only male turkeys. I think turkeys would be good for eggs. But that's for later. Okay, how much wood? We got plenty, so let's actually food poisoning right away. Good job. Growing zone. That's gonna be our cotton. Don't you have like 7 plants? Yep. But that don't mean you can't botch half of everything you do. We'll also do a small thing of hay grass. I think you can use it for training, not training, taming. Gate right there. And the marker right there. Hard worker, pretty sanguine. Good medical, decent animals, okay crafting, and intellectual. really the only thing that he's got going for him that's better than Reese is his crafting. And his animals will be is better, yeah. But do I want to deal with another ideologian right now? Not particularly. That is some nice gear he's got. How many attempts will it take Reese to eat? So far we've seen him fail once. Hey, he did it second try. Probably. Alright. Get to him and get him stripped before he actually dies so he can wear his clothes. Not tainted. In a daze because he's hungry. And as such, I can't have him harvest food. Hey, would you look at that food? Once we get the animal pen built, we can start actually trying to tame some animals. But you need to get that built, but first you need to wake up. Rare thrombos. How long have you been wandering? Well, hey, the food poisoning's over. So if you want to actually cease your wandering, we could get you to harvest some more berries to get sick on. Why were you carrying Gilbert? Oh, you were eating Gilbert. And you started at the head. Hmm. Well, there's a non-zero chance you're gonna just die of exposure because Reese is too sad to do anything about it. Alright. I didn't want to have to force you to wear this shit, but seeing how you would rather eat the head off of the guy who it used to belong to. I would have liked to take you, but not when you've got that much paralytic. Yeah. So thanks for the knife and also the clothes. There, you finished it. Okay. What next? Get more food, I suppose. That would be our best bet. Then I'll need to make the pen bigger at some point, but it'll probably do for now. Hey, got one already. Nice. Still gonna need cotton plants because cloth can't be replaced in a lot of recipes, but wool from the alpacas will be nice. Might also grab hares or guinea pigs for meat as well. Probably do Guinea pigs. Never mind. Can't do either of them. I know boom rats, so that way as I slaughter them, I can get blown up. Could do boars for some pork, and I think real life lore, uh, domestic pigs are only like a generation or two away from feral. Hmm. And once that gets actually built, we'll take out the little separating wall. Fence, rather. Chop all the wood that's in the way. Construction level 2, but well on our way to level 3. Actually, let's go a little bit bigger. This will be where we start our productions and such. Starting with the research bench. Also, I'm gonna need to get some steel, so where you going, bud? Seriously, what are you doing? Oh, taming the other alpaca. That was quick. Have you died yet? You sure have. And your clothes are gonna disintegrate. Alright, we've got them now. Auto slaughter. 1 adult male. 2 adult female. And as I had said, gonna look at some smaller things for extra meat. It shouldn't take too long for him to get another level in animals, what with the 2 alpacas. 2 alpacas and a pregnant one. Combat Wax supplier. We don't really have anything for you. Yeah, about what I expected. We got nothing for you. Sorry, bud. Can we... Does he have the skills to tame rats? Sure does. Where did the berry bushes go? Cool. Auto slaughter on rats. It's going to be only 1 and 1. Since they breed quicker. Slightly too little nutrition in this pen, but if he'd actually ever get around to deconstructing the wall there, we'd have enough. Oh, they left us some silver. How kind. Psychic Soothe, thank you. Catch up quick. I don't have anything. More visitors. Randy is trying to tell me to socialize. Getting hungry. Awful bedroom, made without table. Recreation unfulfilled. Alright. Don't say I never give you anything, Reese. War merchant. And did the other visitors already leave? They sure did. I've always wondered where they get the horseshoes from. Bow could be better than than just a knife. What actually are your combat skills? Trash. That's what they are. Okay, yeah, Got plenty of nutrition now. Let's actually have you eat something before you starve completely. Okay, so stream's probably gonna come to an end soon. Like in the next 20-ish minutes. Child spy? No. I'm sorry. We can't help you. Reese, you're not going to bed hungry, so go ahead and... Or I guess you are going to bed hungry since you messed that up. Ritual opportunity soon. Advent of ranching. What do rats even eat? It's almost anything and lives almost anywhere. Vegetables, raw meat, corpses, seeds, live plants, meals, processed foods, liquor, and kibble. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like a new area named Rat. And it is going to be, coincidentally, the exact same size and location as the alpaca pen. Strange how things like that happen. Look, Reese, if you're so hungry, yeah, go get you some food. Watermill is better than windmill, but it would be easier to get battery than to get it. Guess laying down again. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna say if you're starving, go get the berries you're laying next to. How full is your wool? Not very. Let's make your bedroom suck just a little bit less, so that your mood isn't as terrible. So it seems like I got really lucky with the first rat and the alpacas. That's not good. Okay, it's actually raining now, so fires are being put out. Local squirrel has gone mad. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. There it is. Dang. Pretty warm for being spring still. I guess it's the end of spring. Still. What's the plan? Just in general, or with something? Right now, just survive. Trying to do ranching because I don't typically do ranching, and did the single pawn start because I never do a single pawn start. Um, orders, mine. Branching, ritual spot, or the other one. Okay. And a raid. Thanks, Randy. Need to remember to actually make some spike traps. Please don't kill the rat. You ain't good at anything really good social other than your creepy breathing. Better miner. Hmm. Not fond of slowpoke, but if he lives, he lives. Can you actually tend to yourself first? You're more important to me than he is. Start by converting him. Oh, cool, malaria. Aren't you super immune? Yep. Oh, it's immunity gain speed. Well, more wild yogurt. And no social means it's gonna take forever for it to get converted. But you could use the mood boost. Whole one lantern. Look at it go. Unforgettable somehow. Out goes the malaria. Immunity is outpacing the infection, so we're good. Hopefully. Midnight. Well, I need to wrap it up. I was hoping to get the second rat so I could start ranching them, but I guess not. Unfortunately, you can't sleep even though you're sick. Alpaca is giving birth. It's another male. So once it matures, we can kill it. Right. Need to get some more food. Well, hmm. Running out of berry bushes. Okay, what gear do you even have? Nothing worth taking off you. Reminds me, no medicine on him. Save the medicine for yourself since you have malaria. And you're much higher value than he is. Okay. Once we've kicked malaria, I think that's about when I'll call it. Okay, he's tending now. Then get more berries. And eat in the stream rather than returning to your table or whatever. My guy, do you really have time to be cloud watching? He's fed. He's still alive. Alpaca is pregnant again. Fitz can walk again. I need to bite the bullet and just plant some rice. No, it's too late for that. Do raccoons fight back? They do not. Yes, they do. Thanks, Randy. Nothing like a psychic drone to make everything worse. Actually, does it? Okay, it's still only 10. Economic campfire. Sometimes the AI in this just doesn't make any sense. Minor malnutrition again. Okay, feed him. I wanted you to feed him a meal, but the loose berries works too. Oh, there's the squirrel. Cool. And with that, the run's over. Thanks for everything, Randy. Truly are the best and the worst. But hey, a heat wave to, wash it all down. Why not? But we're now good on malaria. It's a squirrel. How hard? Gosh. It's a squirrel. Well, Fitz is probably gonna starve to death or whatever, burn to death. Where's the evil fucking squirrel? Okay, psychic drone is over. Infection, very nice. What the fuck? Did you finally kill the squirrel? Yes, you did. I guess it's not quite over. It should have been, but it's not. Well, this still has fuel on it. Would have preferred you bringing the meal the first time around, but whatever. You do it your way, Reese. At least you made it to not in there. That probably would have been better than Fitz, but heat stroke. That's why. Between all of this, oh, the infection's gonna kill. So, in the end, the squirrel did kill us. Just not the way I expected it to. Oh, and hey, look, some thrombos, thanks. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now. Again, it'll probably be like 3 weeks before I stream again in any meaningful manner, but until then, thanks for coming by and take it easy.